All right, we're just going to see what messages are coming through. There was some word association prior to this message. The words were disdain, and there was a symbol that, well, maybe it wasn't a symbol, but it kind of reminded me of like a shooting star. Disdain, destined. Could have been destined with the shooting star. It's not precise. I do the best I can. That's funny. Yeah, those are two very different words. Positive change, destined positive change. All right, we also have temptation here. And self-worth, destined positive change, self-worth, and temptation. Destined positive change, self-worth, and temptation. Eternal love. I'm very much getting an energy of an opportunity for a huge lesson. Oh yeah, lots of cold chills on that one. Oh, this very much feels like, oh wow, this is really powerful energy. This very much feels like an opportunity for, oh, I'm seeing that thing again. It's like a shooting star, but it's almost consistent. Okay, so this message is going to be for somebody who who can identify like pretty consistently within their experience here where they have devalued themselves. Yeah, they have consistently devalued themselves. So you might be experiencing this in like a relationship patterns where you've consistently had the not enoughism, like you have settled or allowed or tolerated less than ideal situations or toxicity in behavior or partners. And when you analyze those relationships, you see an underlying pattern of unworthiness. You're being given an opportunity to really change this. Wow, it feels like one of those, let's get like a light bulb, one of those aha moments, right? This comes about, and it's like the light switch that removes that. Oh, and I just got all the chills on that. Like it literally removes that from your choice of lessons or like experiences for this lifetime. Oh, but it's coming in the form of temptation. So, whew. Yeah, this lesson feels like you are going to be tempted with an opportunity or even returning to a situation that you know is devaluing you or devaluing your soul. You know that you are selling yourself short. Like you know that this is not up to your standards. And I know that you don't see it that way. I know that you don't hold that type of ideal system within you to judge yourself like against another person, right? Like you're kind of humble, or you disguise it in the most beautiful ways. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a really strong energy. You're like, they're on a journey too, they're learning themselves, they're da 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 da. Yeah, no, they're just toxic AF, they're not that bad. It's not that bad. But you're tempted here. You're given an opportunity to really prove your self-worth. All right. Tell me about tell me about the energy, or first tell me where the viewer is. I'm actually really excited. This is funny. Where is the viewer like energetically? How is the viewer feeling? Moment. Let's change. The Three of Wands, you are actually recognizing this opportunity. You are now just waiting for it. Simply waiting for it. It's almost like you set this up. Well, obviously you did because it's your blueprint, it's your life, it's your experience. Oh, it's coming. Okay. All right. So what is the temptation then? If the viewer knows it's coming, you might also know that you are destined for positive change. Like that you 5 of coins, 9 of swords. So where is the temptation here? So, okay, so for the 5 of coins and the 9 of swords, what this is telling me is the temptation. I was thinking temptation like something yummy, right? Um, yeah, that's not what this is going to be. So what this is going to be is this is going to trigger your abandonment wounds. This is going to trigger your worries, your fears, right? Of being left out in the cold, being abandoned, being alone, being financially strapped or destitute, or this is going to impact your finances in some way. But you know that this is on its way in. And you know what? I mean, sure, that's a scary, you're never alone though, but I mean, yeah, that's a scary energy. That's a scary energy, but this is your opportunity to prove your value. Like you have been consistent in devaluing yourself, settling for less. You know, it's rise. It's time to rise. The moon, okay, and the 10 of cups. And the 3 of swords. So when the moon first came out, I was like, okay, well, what are we not telling ourselves, right? But it's not about not telling yourselves here with the 10 of cups. Like you desire this, but there is a part of you that knows with the 3 of swords here that this situation is not like it's not ever going to get to this 10 of cups energy. This feels very much like a relationship. This feels like a relationship that is on the way out, right? But you are going to be tempted to hold on to that relationship because you're afraid that you're going to end up feeling abandoned. You feel like you're going to feel it feels like a little stronger than maybe it's not the abandonment part of it. I feel that it's more like maybe the alone or like you had some kind of I can be very careful with my words here because because it wasn't actually you had this incorrect feeling of security financially when it came to this. Like it is like a fake, I got you energy. This is a fake, I got you energy, right? And you know that with this coming in, there is a very good likelihood that you are going to begin to fear this part of it. But it's your opportunity to have positive changes from here forward in all of your relationships by demonstrating that you will not be devalued in this way, meaning you will no longer devalue yourself. You are aware, and it might not be in the forefront of your mind, but you are aware that this particular situation will not bring you to a 10 of cups happiness, a 10 of cups household, a 10 of cups relationship. You're not going to get there from here. You already know it because you're showing it to me. You are aware of this. And that fear of being alone or being not able to, pay next month's electric bill or whatever your story is, right? It is real, like it's here, but you that you don't have to be tempted to stay or further devalue yourself because of that fear. It's not necessary. It's only prolonging the inevitable because subconsciously, like you already know this ain't it. This is not it. What else? What else can we tell for support? What energies are currently supporting the viewer at this time? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is forward action with the truth. Like this might be also somebody else coming in to tell you a truth. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords and how this energy is supporting the viewer at this time, please. Temperance. So this is an energy that's coming in. Oh, look, in this Temperance card, there's actually like a some sort of angelic, I don't know, some sort of pious person. They've got that ring of gold light around their head, coming down and they're talking to Temperance, the angel Temperance here. You have somebody that's coming into your energy with a truth that is going to help you heal. It is going to help you take both of these sides and kind of integrate it together. That message is going to be your supportive energy. It also might be this message right here. Because your resonance in this moment is your higher self saying, hey, that's me. See the little person in the corner there? That's me. That's me. I'm the one telling you. I'm the one bringing the information to you. All right, what do we have coming in for the future? Like, let's say that the viewer is just, like, and this positive change is destined. And if you don't learn it this lesson, if you don't learn it this time, in this now moment, in this relationship or this situation, like, it'll come about again. Like, you'll get another opportunity to learn it. Just for this human, just speaking as this human, I've noticed that when I recognize the opportunity for a lesson and I choose to defer that decision to the next lesson is usually way bigger. The stakes are usually much higher. That's just for me. Okay, what's coming in? Let's say that the viewer does heed this and sees it and says, I am ready to openly demonstrate my self-worth. What do we have coming in? The Emperor. The Emperor. So whatever this Emperor is to you, if this is you, if this is your energy of being fully in charge in your kingdom, in your empire, so strong, beautiful energy. Or if this is a person to you, if this is what you are looking for, replace. We have the Hangman as well coming in. This is a beautiful energy. This might be you, this Emperor. You might be able to, by doing this, by taking advantage of an opportunity you already know is in, getting rid of that fear, that temptation to stay in that fear-based place. Like, your destiny is full of self-worth. And this is you being able to finally see it from a different perspective and be like, you know what? I am awesome. And I deserve nothing but the best, not less. I love that. All right, let's get like one closing energy. That is very much a state of empowerment. Oh my gosh. You have Gateway. That's a fucking unicorn. I love unicorns. That is good energy. This is your gateway. This is your opportunity. You're truly unique. Truly unique. Anything else? Anything else? We have flexibility and adventures. Look, this was one of my favorite cards actually in this mini deck, right? Like, it's this opening, this walkway, and this super powerful tiger sitting right at the end. Like tigers to me, like when I think about them, I think like pouncing on prey. I don't know anything about the, spiritual side of tigers or anything like that. Just the animal itself, right? And this card always kind of reminds me of like, it's almost like a Queen of Swords energy. Like, come on. It's almost like a temptation, I guess. It's a challenge. It's like uh, what is that? Oh, you probably wouldn't remember it. It was like a video game from like the 90s, and he's like, "Come here," and oh, and then the beauty of adventure. It's like a taunting energy, a challenge, gateway, flexibility, and adventures. That might be that temptation. The only thing standing in between you and realizing how truly unique you are is that tiger. I love that energy. This is actually really good. Beautiful. Just have a little bit of courage. Courage at the bottom. All right. You are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe and so worthy. So worthy. So worthy. My unconditional love to you as well. Until next time, take care of yourself.